Hi, SheEOs. It's Kristen Riley, one of the founders of SheEO. She empowers others. I'm so excited to talk with you all today about a small little subject that's been coming up a lot lately about women really working better together and getting along better. And I posted one post this morning about, I think it says something about one of our biggest tests in life is going to be how we treat people that have mistreated us. And one of the things that I'm really aware of is that most of the time in relationships with females, it has come down to something that has offended us. And so, what I would say is a lot of times when we're offended or we're frustrated by another female or something that someone has said or done to us or about us, what we tend to do is say, okay, I don't like that person anymore, I'm done with them. And to a certain degree, that's okay, but it's how we do it, right? So maybe someone may not fit into our world anymore as it relates to a close friend, a confidant, or someone that we really trust, but it doesn't mean that we have to tear each other down. Another thing that I would say also is giving people a chance. None of us are perfect. And we make mistakes. And I'm the first one sitting before you all as a founder of SheEO to say that I'm not perfect. And I don't claim to be perfect, but what I am is a very forgiving person. So when I think about one of our largest tests in life being about how we respond to people that have mishandled us, I expect someone to give me grace, so I'm going to give grace to other people too. So always be mindful of that. And just be mindful of, from a Christ perspective, how many things has he forgiven you for? So be mindful of that. Just be thinking of that. Always be willing to extend an olive branch and really have the conversation with someone that maybe you have lost trust with, or maybe you've lost their trust. Always be willing to do the work. Sometimes I think we're so worried about guarding our heart and making sure that we don't get hurt again, that we don't go the extra mile to really repair friendships or relationships. And again, I want to reiterate, it doesn't mean that this person is always going to be in your circle. It doesn't mean that you always have to be best friends. But what I would say is how your heart is towards that person does matter. So make sure that we're cleaning up offenses. Make sure that we're just dealing with whatever that thing is, because if not, we're going to take that from one relationship to the next. So anyway, ladies, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. You'll see in my background back there, it's the pledge that many of you, hundreds of you have signed here in Charlotte and some surrounding cities as well. But that pledge is going to continue to go everywhere with us. And it sits here as a reminder for me to make sure that I understand what our purpose is. What is a part of SheEO is a woman that understands that a community of women is very powerful. So if you guys have your name on that petition in the background, please make sure that you think about that often. We've posted our pledge on all social media platforms. Just make sure that you guys are spending really good time thinking about what does it really take to maintain healthy relationships. And if a relationship has been bruised in a way that maybe it feels like there's